One of the most dangerous sites of clashes in the war in Ukraine is the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. Kyiv wants the UN to send peacekeepers to the area, and on Monday, the head of the UN's nuclear watchdog said the negotiations may be taking longer than expected, but he is hopeful about making progress on a safe zone deal with Russia around the Russian-controlled plant.
We are leaving now a group of experts who are going to be staying here permanently, working hand in hand with our Ukrainian hosts to facilitate some technical support, delivery of equipment, to make sure that all these facilities that are so important for the country, and especially at this very difficult time, can continue running normally and without any problem.
France 24's Gulliver Cragg has been following this story for us from Kyiv. He told us more about Grossi's mission to the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power station.
Setting up these observation and assistance missions at the 4 remaining nuclear power plants that are under Ukrainian control. 3 of those are operational, and at the operational ones, there's a question of technical assistance which may be needed because Russia's campaign of attacks on Ukraine's electricity grid and power stations is causing problems for the nuclear power stations, even though the nuclear power stations themselves haven't been targeted. When the grid is damaged, that can cause problems with overloading the grid. In November, energy generation blocks at the Rivne nuclear power plant and at the Khmelnytsky nuclear power plant had to be temporarily shut down, and so there's also questions of maintenance and just making sure that they are also supplied with power that they need when there are power cuts on the grid, because of course these nuclear power plants need to be supplied with electricity for cooling purposes. So there's that technical aspect. The security aspect, of course, is linked to the fear that Russia may try to take over another nuclear power plant or take over the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, the defunct power plant there again, as it did in the early stages of the war. In particular, the Rivne plant, which is very close to the Belarusian border in the north of Ukraine, is considered to be at risk. Last week, the Ukrainian armed forces conducted exercises there to prepare for the eventual possible defense of that power station.